Here they come. And they're off. Say Sweet Things and Caviart Sophie get away well, so too does Charlotte's Choice back into the third position. Caviart Dawn can see them all. Annabelle Borjas is going to take Caviart Sophie to put a neck in front from Say Sweet Things and Corey Braden on the inside as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this race and this afternoon. Charlotte's Choice steadies back in the third position with John Wagner, Tyler Sheehan, and Caviart Dawn can see them all. So Caviart Sophie, the heavily favored Caviart Sophie, is going to take them through an opening quarter mile of 28 and 3, in front by a length and a half over Say Sweet Things in the second position, 2.5 back to Charlotte's Choice, and 4 back to Caviart Dawn as they come into the stretch with just over a lap to go, pretty much unchanged since the first few strides of the race. Caviart Sophie continues to lead. Say Sweet Things is in second, then Charlotte's Choice and Caviart Dawn. The half mile is on the board in 58 and 4/5 seconds. Caviart Sophie into the Allegheny turn in front. Tyler Sheehan now shifts Caviart Dawn up to the outside, looking to make a move from last, but Caviart Sophie is kicking away, opening up by about 5 as they make their way onto the backstretch. Say Sweet Things is second. Caviart Dawn is now up into third, and the trailer is Charlotte's Choice. Caviart Sophie is going to take them through 3/4, 1 minute 27 and 1, and past the Comfort Inn in front. She is all by herself. Now up into the second position is Caviart Dawn. Say Sweet Things is back into third, and Charlotte's Choice can see them all, but as they come to the top of the stretch, Caviart Sophie is the one to catch. Annabelle Borjas in the sulky. Caviart Sophie going to kick away and take the Dollar Day Sunday opener. Caviart Dawn got up for second, then came Say Sweet Things and Charlotte's Choice. 156 on the road to Virginia Breeders' Champions Day. Here they come. And they're off. Caviart Rachel on the inside gets away well. Caviart Ainsley now up into the second spot. Caviart Sanibel takes up the third spot. My Sweet Pirate Girl is in fourth. She's Awesome is the trailer. So they're in post position numerical order as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time today. Caviart Rachel is in front, but Annabelle Borjas tries to take Caviart Ainsley up to the front, and Caviart Rachel and William Carter will take them through an opening quarter mile of 28 and 2. Caviart Sanibel racing in third. Sweet Pirate Girl in the fourth spot. She's Awesome is in fifth, pretty much unchanged as they are midway around the Blue Ridge turn for the first time this race. Caviart Rachel and Caviart Ainsley. Caviart Sanibel is third, a Caviart trifecta as they come past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go, followed by Sweet Pirate Girl in fourth, and She's Awesome at the tail of the field. The half mile was on the board in 57 and 2. 29-second interval as they make their way into the Allegheny turn, and Caviart Rachel in front by a length and a half. Caviart Ainsley is second, double digits back to Caviart Sanibel in third, 2 lengths back to Sweet Pirate Girl, and then half a length back to She's Awesome at the tail of the field. Down the backstretch they go, and Caviart Rachel now trying to hold on, but gives up the lead to Caviart Ainsley past 3/4, 128 flat. Caviart Sanibel is in third, up into the fourth position as they pass the Comfort Inn as She's Awesome. The trailer is Sweet Pirate Girl. Caviart Ainsley, now the one to catch, in front by 3 lengths and beginning to draw away as they come to the top of the stretch, and it's Caviart Ainsley. Annabelle Borjas is going to sweep the early daily double. Driving double for Annabelle. Going to be tight for second, 157 flat. And after this race, we'll have a Texas Trick Riders demonstration on track. Here they come. They're off and pacing as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Eric Davis is going to take Rusty's Houdini to the front. Up into the second position is Alta Engine A. On the far outside in third, Hillbilly Fairytale. Way outside is Caviart Stoney. Up into the fourth position, now back into fifth. Els Disco Johnny is taking fourth. Sentry Hefner is now back into the seventh position. Pompano Beach is up into sixth. The trailer is A.J. Morelli. The opening quarter went in 28 seconds flat. Lucas Myers and Hillbilly Fairytale with a sweeping move on the outside to take the front as they make their way into the Blue Ridge turn. Rusty's Houdini settles back into the second position. Here's Caviart Stoney, who is currently third on the outside. Then it's Alta Engine A racing in fourth. Pompano Beach is up into the fifth position, past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go. Racing in the fifth spot is Els Disco Johnny. Sentry Hefner is seventh. A.J. Morelli can see them all. The half mile is on the board in 57 seconds flat. 29-second quarter mile into the Allegheny turn for the second and final time this race. Hillbilly Fairytale and Lucas Myers continue to show the way. Caviart Stoney is up into the second spot. Rusty's Houdini is in third. Pompano Beach races in the fourth spot. Alta Engine A is in the fifth spot. Back into sixth is Sentry Hefner, followed by A.J. Morelli, and the trailer is Els Disco Johnny, 1:25 and 2. The time for 3/4 of a mile. Hillbilly Fairytale midway around the far turn in front. Rusty's Houdini second spot. As they come to the top of the stretch, it's Hillbilly Fairytale and Lucas Myers in front. Right-handed urging from Rusty's Houdini. Going to be second best to Hillbilly Fairytale to win it. Hillbilly Fairytale wins it for guess. They're off and away well was Mandeville on the inside. Up on the far outside, though, is Paging Dr. Teo and Jack Colleen. Mandeville and Paging Dr. Teo are going to duke it out in the early stages, and Paging Dr. Teo is going to get the advantage from Mandeville in the second position. Terry's Watching is in third. Defriended is in the fourth position, and now Terry's Watching has gone off stride. Southwind Kane and Case Bateson race in the fifth spot. They're followed in sixth by Theorem. KJ Todd is in seventh. The trailer is Jesse Popper. The opening quarter went up on the board in 28 1/5 seconds. Jack Colleen and Paging Dr. Teo take them around the Blue Ridge turn in front. Racing in the second spot is Mandeville. Defriended is in third. Southwind Kane is up into the fourth spot. Then it's KJ Todd in fifth. Theorem racing in the sixth spot. Seventh position is Jesse Popper. The trailer is Terry's Watching. Paging Dr. Teo takes them past the stands and the fans with 1 circuit to go and through a half mile in 58 4/5 of a second. Mandeville races in the second spot. Southwind Kane is in third. Defriended is in fourth. KJ Todd is up into the fifth position. Theorem takes sixth. Jesse Popper is seventh, and just entering into the Allegheny turn is Terry's Watching as the rest of the field make their way down the backstretch. KJ Todd, Fern Paquette Jr., now being given some urging. He is third, past 3/4, 1:28 and 1. Paging Dr. Teo, the one to catch past the Comfort Inn. KJ Todd now up into the second position. Southwind Kane is back into third. Then it's Defriended in fourth. Paging Dr. Teo has to hold off KJ Todd. Fern Paquette Jr. not going to let them have it today. They come to the top of the stretch. Paging Dr. Teo on the inside. KJ Todd on the outside. And KJ Todd is going to roll right on by. Late charge from Southwind Kane. Not going to catch KJ Todd. Three-way photo for third between Defriended, Paging Dr. Teo. They're off. Going off stride at the dispatch was Meadowbrook Glider. So too is 10 out of 10, who also went off stride as well. They make their way into the Allegheny turn, and it's KJ Kyra and Dr. Scott Woogan to take the front. Racing in the second spot is Body Armor. Jaja DeBoer is in third. Ellen's Wish takes the fourth spot. Soprise in the fifth spot. Prestige Du Harris racing in sixth. 10 out of 10 back on stride in seventh, and back on stride at the tail of the field is Meadowbrook Glider. KJ Kyra put the opening quarter mile on the board of 28 3/5 seconds. She has the lead by a length and a half. Over Body Armor in the second spot. Zsa Zsa Gabor is in third. Ellen's Wish is racing in fourth. Sophie's in the fifth spot. Up into sixth, and now making a move on the outside is Prestige Du Harris. Prestige Du Harris takes the fifth spot. Back into seventh is 10 out of 10. Far out of it is Meadowbrook Glider. Half mile up in 1 minute 3/5. Less than one lap to go. It's KJ Kyra in front. Body Armor is in the second spot, and going off stride at the tail of the field yet again is Meadowbrook Glider. They make their way down the backstretch the final time this race, and KJ Kyra, the one to catch. Body Armor is in the second spot. Zsa Zsa Gabor is in third. Ellen's Wish is back into fourth. Prestige Du Harris is in fifth, and coming up to take fifth is Sophie's past three quarters, 1:30 and 1. KJ Kyra in front at the Comfort Inn. Body Armor racing in the second spot. Zsa Zsa Gabor is in third. Now coming up into fourth on the far outside is Sophie's, and they come to the top of the stretch. It's all KJ Kyra in front. Jerry Longo giving Body Armor some right-handed urging, but KJ Kyra is gonna hold on. Body Armor got up for second, then came Sophie's, Ellen's Wish, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Prestige Du Harris, 10 out of 10. They're off. Good start for Vulcan Hanover and Cambellini right there, too. The Carter family going to duke it out early on, but J.S. Swanman is coming up on the inside. So, too, is Blue Bayou Deo, and Blue Bayou Deo and Eric Davis going to take the front as going off stride. And now at the tail of the field is Black Hope. Black Hope has gone off stride as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this race. J.S. Swanman now up in the second. Cambellini is third. Heavily favored Vulcan Hanover is in fourth. Seventier racing in fifth. Batting 1,000 is in sixth. Black Hope is the trailer through an opening quarter mile of 28 2/5 seconds. Blue Bayou Deo continues to show the way as they're midway around the Blue Ridge turn. First time this race. Cambellini now back into third. J.S. Swanman in a good stalking second position. Vulcan Hanover waiting for the go-ahead from Billy Carter in fourth. Past the stands and the fans with one circuit to go. Seventier is in fifth. Batting 1,000 is in sixth, and the trailer is Black Hope. The half mile went in 58 1/5 seconds. 29 4/4. Blue Bayou Deo is in front, and now Vulcan Hanover gets some right-handed urging from Billy Carter up into the third, now second spot as they make their way onto the back stretch. And there he goes. Vulcan Hanover challenging Blue Bayou Deo for the top spot. Eric Davis is trying his best to repel the challenge past three quarters in 1:27 4 and past the Comfort Inn. Blue Bayou Deo is kicking away from Vulcan Hanover, who is not giving up, and Seventier is up on the far outside. Racing in the fourth spot now is J.S. Swanman. Vulcan Hanover is tiring. Not going to be his day today as Blue Bayou Deo has to hold off Seventier as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Blue Bayou Deo in front. Seventier and Gareth Dowse with one final bid. Seventier to win it over Blue Bayou Deo. Then came batting 1,000, Vulcan Hanover, Cambellini. Volleyball Beach going to spot them just a bit as the field is on their way. John's Dream and Chuck Perry head into the Allegheny turn in front. You Make My Heart Sing has gone off stride after being in second briefly. On the far outside in second now is Marcus Seelster, and it's going to be Marcus Seelster and Eric Davis to take the front from John's Dream in second. Lion Stealth is up in the third. Then it's a Major Omen in the fourth spot. Lenda Handman is in fifth. Lucky Streak races in sixth, followed in seventh by Volleyball Beach, and at the tail of the field, You Make My Heart Sing, who is back on stride after an opening quarter in 27 3. It's Marcus Seelster and Eric Davis. The lead is 2.5 lengths as they come into the stretch with just over a lap to go. John's Dream racing in second. A Major Omen is in third. Lion Stealth steadies back into the fourth spot. On the inside in fifth is Lenda Handman. Outside sixth is Lucky Streak. They're followed in 7th by Volleyball Beach, the trailer. You Make My Heart Sing, the half mile, is on the board in 56 and 4/5 seconds. Marcus Seelster continues to show the way, has done so since approximately this position 1 lap ago, kicking away from John's Dream in 2nd. Now up into 3rd is Lion Stealth, a major omen. Fading back into the 4th spot, Jerry Longo is giving him some right-handed urging. Up into the 5th spot is Lucky Streak. Lend a Hand Man back into 5th through 3/4. In 1:25 and 2 past the Comfort Inn. Volleyball Beach racing in 7th. You Make My Heart Sing at the tail of the field. John's Dream and Chuck Perry on the outside come up to challenge Marcus Stealth, looking to reclaim the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Marcus Seelster and John's Dream to duke it out. Marcus Seelster on the inside. Here's John's Dream. Late bid from a major omen coming down to the line. John's Dream holds off a major omen. 1:54 and 3. An octet of Pacers on gate, approaching the start. Here they come. They're off to an even dispatch. Up on the inside, it's Texas Dolly Dragonlicious is coming up on the outside in 2nd. And going off stride, Dragonlicious has gone off stride as they make their way around the Allegheny turn. Rock of Angels is in 3rd. Brooklyn's Carmine is now up into the 2nd spot. Racing in 4th is Miracle Powerful. Constant Velocity is in the 5th spot. TSM Tristan T racing in 6th. There goes Bubba is in 7th, and at the tail of the field after going off stride is Dragonlicious, who is back on stride after an opening quarter mile of 28 and 1/5 seconds. Brooklyn's Carmine and Tyler Sheehan continue to show the way. Miracle Powerful is now up into the 2nd spot. Texas Dolly on the inside in 3rd. 1 over 4th is Rock of Angels. Constant Velocity is in the 5th spot. Racing in 6th is There Goes Bubba. Dragonlicious is the trailer with 1 lap to go. Half mile went on the board in 57 and 1/5 seconds. Brooklyn's Carmine continuing to show the way. Miracle Powerful and Eric Davis get some right-handed urging in the 2nd spot and go up to challenge for the top spot. Now up into the 3rd spot is Constant Velocity. There goes Texas Dolly. Back into 4th, now 6th, and There Goes Bubba is up into the 4th spot. Rock of Angels is in 5th. They pass 3/4, 1:26 and 3. TSM Tristan T is 7th, and Dragonlicious the last to go past the Comfort Inn as Brooklyn's Carmine and Miracle Powerful the top 2. Here's Constant Velocity and Archie Buford now up to try for the 2nd spot and take sole command of it. As they come to the top of the stretch, it's Brooklyn's Carmine and Tyler Sheehan. They have to hold off Constant Velocity and Archie Buford. Constant Velocity just in time over Brooklyn's Carmine. Then came Miracle Powerful. There goes. They're off. Bobby's Blue Chip and Michael Daly away the best in Michael Daly's first parimutuel drive. But it's Risk Lighting up on the inside to take the front from Whitley in the 2nd position. Bobby's Blue Chip is settling back into 3rd. Turn and Dance races in the 4th spot. Buttermaker is in 5th place, followed by PHR in 6th. Hillbilly Night Shift is 7th, and the trailer is Blissful Dragon. Risky Lighting takes them past the opening quarter mile of 28 and 4. Bobby's Blue Chip comes right up on his outside, and these two are going to duke it out in the Blue Ridge turn for the first time this race. Whitley is back into 3rd. Turn and Dance is racing in 4th. Buttermaker is in the 5th spot. PHR racing in 6th place, followed by Hillbilly Night Shift in the 7th position. And at the tail of the field, Blissful Dragon past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go. Bobby's Blue Chip retakes the lead. The half mile is on the board in 59 and 1/5 seconds. And it's Risky Lighting back into the 2nd spot, and Risky Lighting is going to retake the front from Bobby's Blue Chip, who is back into the 2nd position. Now in 3rd as Whitley puts a nose in front up in the 2nd spot. Turn and Dance is in 4th. Buttermaker by a nose in the 5th spot. PHR is in 6th position. Blissful Dragon is up into 7th, and Hillbilly Night Shift can see them all. Risky Lighting kicks away past 3/4, 1:28 and 4. Minute for the half mile past the Comfort Inn. Risky Lighting is in front. Bobby's Blue Chip now retakes 2nd from Whitley, who is back into 4th. Turn and Dance is up into the 3rd spot. Oh, look at Risky Lighting today. Risky Lighting is going to spin them in front, and he and Chuck Perry are going to be in front by double digits. Bobby's Blue Chip second best, as Risky Lighting will win it in a landslide. Races on for second, Bobby's Blue Chip and Buttermaker second and third. Then Pacers on gate approaching the start. Here they come. They're off and pacing. RJ Espresso away the best. Good Queen Bess is coming up on the inside to challenge, but RJ Espresso and Jack Colleen are going to take the lead in the early stages. Good Queen Bess is in the 2nd spot. Racing in 3rd, sweeping up on the far outside is Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker is going to use the force and challenge RJ Espresso for the top spot. Cheyenne is back in the 4th spot as Luke Skywalker takes the lead. Prairie Queen is in 5th past the opening quarter of 28 and 2/5 seconds. Bunny Rabbit Hustle is racing in the 6th spot, followed in 7th by O'Galley, and the trailer is Junior Sergeant. They come into the stretch past the stands and the fans with just over a lap to go, and Luke Skywalker continues to show the way. It's Luke Skywalker and RJ Espresso, the top two, half mile on the board in 57 and 4. Good Queen Bess races in 3rd. Cheyenne is in 4th. Prairie Queen is in the 5th spot, followed by Bunny Rabbit Hustle in 6th. Racing in 7th is Junior Sergeant O'Galley. Can see them all. They make their way onto the backstretch for the final time this race. It's Luke Skywalker in front. RJ Espresso gets some right-handed urging from Jack Colleen to try and retake the front. Good Queen Bess is in 3rd as they pass 3/4. 1:28 and 1. Cheyenne is 4th past the Comfort Inn. Prairie Queen is in 5th. Junior Sergeant is now up into the 6th spot, followed by Bunny Rabbit Hustle and O'Galley. Luke Skywalker losing steam, and Good Queen Bess now takes the front. It's Good Queen Bess and Cheyenne, the top two, coming into the stretch. And Good Queen Bess in front. Cheyenne coming up with the final lunge. Not going to get Good Queen Bess and Ronald Lubosco to win it. Cheyenne was 2nd, then came RJ Espresso, Junior Sergeant, Luke Skywalker, Prairie Queen, Bunny Rabbit. They're off and trotting. For the lead, it's Be Our Honey and OK Corral away well. Be Our Honey and Tyler Sheehan will take them into the Allegheny turn in front. Easy in the turns is in a good stalking 2nd position. 6-1 is in 3rd. Inside 4th is Little Town Girl. OK Corral steadies back into the 5th spot. Count Chocolat racing in 6th. Followed by Show the Will in 7th. The trailer, Zet Express. Be Our Honey takes them through an opening quarter of 28 and 4. 6-1 is now up into the 2nd spot from Easy in the Turns, who is back into 3rd. OK Corral is racing in the 3rd spot, followed by Little Town Girl in 4th. Count Chocolat races in the 6th spot, followed in 7th by Show the Will and Zet Express. Can see them all. They make their way past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go. Be Our Honey, and going off stride is Easy in the Turns. Easy in the Turns has gone off stride. The half mile is on the board in 58 and 3/5 of a second. Be Our Honey takes them into the Allegheny turn. One last time this race in front, going off stride, was OK Corral. OK Corral has gone off stride, so too has Count Chocolat. As they make their way onto the backstretch, one last time this race, Show the Will and Corey Braden come up to challenge Be Our Honey for the top spot. Past 3/4, 129 flat. 6-1 is 3rd as they pass the Comfort Inn with Little Town Girl in 4th. Easy in the turns, back into the 5th spot. OK Corral is in 6th. Count Chocolat is 7th, and Zed Express is the trailer. It's a 2-horse race as they come to the top of the stretch between Be Our Honey on the inside and Show the Will on the outside. Be Our Honey and Show the Will coming down to the line together. Who's it gonna be? Show the Will has defeated Be Our Honey. Then came Littletown Girl, OK Corral, 6-1. 3-year-old geldings on gate. First elimination race as the road to Virginia Breeders' Champions Day continues, culminating in Virginia Breeders' Champions Day at Shenandoah Downs on October the 27th. Here they come. And they're off. Be Going Away and Caviart Major are going away the best. Caviart Simon and Archie Buford coming up the middle, but Be Going Away and William Carter will take advantage of the early lead. Caviart Simon is in second, and there he goes. Caviart Simon takes the front from Be Going Away, who is back into the second position. Pete's for Real racing in third. Caviart Major is in the 4th spot, followed in 5th by Ace in the Hole, and Clogs for Real can see them all through an opening quarter mile of 28 4/5 of a second. Be Going Away races in the 2nd spot. Pete's for Real is in 3rd. Caviart Major in 4th. Then Ace in the Hole and Clogs for Real pretty much unchanged as they make their way into the stretch with just over 1 lap to go in today's 12th event in Woodstock, Virginia. They're mostly single file as Caviart Simon continues to show the way from Be Going Away in the 2nd spot. Then it's Pete's for Real, Caviart Major, Ace in the Hole, and Clogs for Real. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, respectively. The half mile is up on the board in 58 3/5 seconds, 29 4/4, as they make their way into the Allegheny turn for the final time this race. And Caviart Simon in front and has gone off stride. Caviart Simon has gone off stride as they make their way down the backstretch, and Be Going Away now takes the front. Pete's for Real is in second. 3/4, 1 minute 27 3/5 seconds. Caviart Simon had to steady back in third as they passed the Comfort Inn. Caviart Major in the 4th spot. They're followed in 5th by Ace in the Hole and Clogs for Real. Caviart Simon looking to make up ground in the 3rd spot. Has to catch Be Going Away as they come to the top of the stretch. And Be Going Away will do just that under William Carter to win by 2 on the line over Pete's for Real, Caviart Simon. Then came Caviart Major, followed by Clogs for Real and Ace in the Hole. Final time 1 minute 56 4, 29 seconds. They're off and a pacing. Baltimore Jack N and Ideal Big Guy, the 2 out in front. Exciting Times A is coming up on the inside, and Exciting Times A will take the front under William Carter, but Corey Braden and Baltimore Jack N are fighting back on the outside. These 2 neck and neck, nose and nose. Seize Control is in the 3rd spot, followed by Ideal Big Guy in the 4th position. Racing in 5th is Always Floating. Street Beats is in the 7th spot. Who 9A is 7th in the trailer. Mystery Dragon. Baltimore Jack N takes the lead after a 27-1 opening quarter mile. Exciting Times A is in 2nd. Seize Control is in the 3rd spot. They're followed in 4th by Ideal Big Guy. Always Floating races in the 5th spot, followed in 6th by Who 9A, Mystery Dragon, the back of the field. The half mile is on the board in 56 3. Seize Control comes up on the outside to take the 2nd spot. Baltimore Jack N still in front as they make their way into the Allegheny turn one last time this race. Exciting Times A and Seize Control are neck and neck, nose and nose, 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Ideal Big Guy is in 4th. Always Floating is in 5th. Who 9A is up into the 6th spot. Street Beats had to steady back into 7th, and the trailer is Mystery Dragon. The half mile is on the board in 1:25 3. 29-second quarter past the Comfort Inn, and Baltimore Jack N is kicking away. Seize Control is up into the 2nd spot. Ideal Big Guy takes 3rd. Up into 4th is Who 9A. They come to the top of the stretch, and it's Baltimore Jack N in front. 5 wins on the weekend total for Scott Warnick. Baltimore Jack N will win it. Ideal Big Guy got up for second. Then came Seize Control, Who 9A, Mystery Dragon, Always Floating. We have business to take care of. Here they come for the Sunday Fun Day finale. They're off. American Sombrero and Bonnie Ben Speakin'. Bonnie Ben Speakin' and Jared Moyer will take the early lead as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Caviart Sabrina is in second. American Sombrero on the outside in third. Red Dirt Flash is back into the fourth spot. Tipperary Hill is in fifth. Your Mom and M is racing in sixth. Amazing Ponderosa is in seventh. And at the tail of the field is Baxter. American Sombrero and William Carter take the lead after an opening quarter mile of 27 2/5 seconds. Into the Blue Ridge turn they go, with Bonnie Ben Speakin' in second. Caviart Sabrina is racing in third. Red Dirt Flesh is in the fourth spot, long way back to Tipperary Hill in fifth. Racing in the sixth spot, shifting to the inside is your Mom and M, followed in seventh by Amazing Ponderosa. Baxter can see them all. The half mile is on the board in 57 1. Into the Allegheny turn one last time this weekend, American Sombrero and William Carter in front by a length and a half. Bonnie Ben Speakin' racing in second. Caviart Sabrina third on the outside. Red Dirt Flash is in fourth. Shifting to the outside in fifth is Tipperary Hill. Racing in sixth is your Mom and M. Amazing Ponderosa is seventh. Far out of it at the tail of the field is Baxter. 3/4, 126 4, and they pass the Comfort Inn. American Sombrero has to hold off the oncoming challenge of Caviart Sabrina. Back into third is Bonnie Ben Speakin'. Tipperary Hill is in fourth. They come to the top of the stretch. American Sombrero. Coming up on the inside is Bonnie Ben Speakin'. Who's it going to be? Late charge from Tipperary Hill. Here's the wire. Tight between Bonnie Ben Speakin' and Tipperary Hill to wrap up